So today is feeding day. It's so funny that the snake is so intelligent because how did you know that I was like feeding you today? I don't feed it on the same day, on the same, it's not like all Tuesdays, all Wednesdays or whatever, but I guess the snake has an idea of like, I'm supposed to be eating today. Okay, I'm gonna feed you, okay? I'm coming with your food, okay? I'm coming with your food. Hey, hey. Okay, so this is what a frozen thawed package for a snake looks like. This is the brand I like to get. They sell us at Petco. I've gotten other brands and the rodents are like, they don't look like they're good quality. So I just take this little bucket bowl and make the water very, very hot. And I let this sit in the water for about 3 to 5 minutes. If the temperature gets a little bit more lukewarm, I dump it out and make the water really hot all over again. So that it's just thawing out at like super hot water. Don't use boiling water because it will disintegrate your rodent, and your rodent will be overly cooked, because then when the snake starts to bite it and swallow it, it will be guts and everything busting out and gushing all over the place. And sometimes you can't help that, but typically you don't, you don't want to make it way too hot. Also, it can't be too hot for the snake to swallow it. So you want it to get like normal body temperature. So if you need to get a thermometer to get like a normal rodent temperature, then that will be good to go. So I'll let my rodent cool down a little bit because it was a little too hot. And you want to get your tongs. And I usually grab the rat by its tail, and then that's how I feed the snake. Ah, scary. Myrrh, you got your rat? So at this point, I usually cover the tank up with some type of fabric blanket sheet so that it's dark, so that the snake can eat in peace. So typically, like I have paper on the sides of my tanks to dark out the sides, but when it eats, I like to cover the whole entire tank just so that the snake can have some privacy while it's eating. So Myrrh is eating in there. And I just usually close it and let it eat. So my snake, when I first got it, it ate adult mice, and then I slowly graduated it to small rats, which is the next size up. Rats are bigger and they have more nutrients than mice. So if you have an adult snake, you're going to want it to eat rats at some point. I know we are scared of rats, and rats are bigger, but it's a part of having a snake, right? Well, this is about like 5 minutes later. I know it looks like the snake is having a hard time, but snakes can expand their lower jaw up to 4 times the normal amount. So they're like magicians, right? To swallow. All right, I'm gonna give it some privacy for real. Leave it alone. Bye.